Welcome guys, welcome to my channel. For today's video, we are going to discuss the different types of self-starting methods. So this is used in high power, high ampere 3-phase induction motor. So why do we need self-starting methods on high power, high ampere 3-phase induction motor? First, to reduce voltage during starting. Second, to avoid us in rush current. 3. To avoid damage of belt, gears, coupling, chains, and to avoid mechanical stress between our drive motors and our load. So for today's video, we are going to discuss the three most common self-starting methods, which are Y delta reduced voltage motor starter, 2. Part winding reduced voltage motor starter, 3. Primary resistor reduced voltage motor starter. Please check the link description below on how to wire these three types of self-starting methods. Without further ado, let's start our tutorial. Y delta reduced voltage motor starter. It is a most common way of self-starting in which the motor starts on Y configuration and upon reaching the set time given and desired acceleration, the changeover to delta will take place. So what happened during Y configuration? During Y configuration, the line voltage dropped to 58% of its normal supply. It is because of what we call neutral or start point, resulting to a 33% only of torque compared on running in delta configuration. So this is our star or neutral point. So let's take, for example, we have a 3-phase induction motor on delta configuration which has 0.33 ohms resistance and to be supplied by 230 volts AC on 3-phase system. So what we are going to do is we will make a computation to see the difference between the voltage and amperes of Y and delta configuration. So let's start. Please take note that the delta configuration should be the basis of the supply voltage on this self-starting Y delta reduced voltage motor starter. Let's start our computation to see the difference between Y and delta regarding its voltage and current. Voltage of Y is equals to 58% of delta configuration. 58% was derived from 1 over the square root of 3 or 1 over 1.73. Now that we get the winding voltage for Y configuration, let's compute the actual current on Y. Since Y configuration is 33% only of torque of delta configuration, this only means that Y is 3 times higher on resistance than delta configuration. Given the value resistance of delta configuration as 0.33 ohms, therefore we can conclude that 0.99 is the value resistance of Y. So this is our current on Y configuration, 134.34 amperes. So we will now proceed on computing our current on our delta configuration. Given the supply voltage of 230 volts and resistance of 0.33 ohms, let's compute our current on delta configuration. So if you will notice the quotient 697 amperes, I divide it with 1.73 to get 403 amperes. So why I did that? Unlike on Y configuration, the winding and line current flowing is the same because the line supply carries one leg of each winding because the remaining 3 legs are joined on a star point. While on delta, each line carries two legs of different windings. This is the reason why delta is 3 times higher of torque than Y, because all legs of windings are directly connected on a voltage supply. So we can now proceed on our second soft starter, part winding reduced voltage motor starter. Here are some configuration where we can use our part winding reduced voltage motor starter depending on the supply voltage. During transition on part winding, the start contactor will be first energized, supplying our first set of winding configuration. And after set time given, the run contactor will follow, energizing the second winding configuration, whether it is Y or delta, depending on the supply voltage. In parallel, two or more resistance connected in parallel, the total value will be lower than the lowest value given. And this is our formula on finding resistance of different values. Since our topic is part winding, we will be dealing only on two sets of winding or resistance with the same value. So this is our formula on finding resistance of the same value. For 403 amperes is our starting current. We will now proceed on computing our total current on running, meaning both sets of windings are now supplied with a voltage. A simple and common method of starting a motor at reduced voltage is used in primary resistor type starters. In this method, a resistor is connected in the series in the line of the motor. Thus, there is a voltage drop across the resistors and the voltage is reduced at the motor terminals. Unlike part winding, which are connected in parallel, here in primary resistor, we are about to add resistor which are connected in series. Primary resistor can be single or dual bank of resistor depending on the design needed. Primary resistor can be used on single Y or single delta on 6-lead motors, on single Y or single delta on 12 leads motor, double Y or double delta on 12 leads motor, or in 9 leads 3-phase induction motor double Y configuration. Remember that all of this configuration will depend on our supply voltage. Guys, thank you for watching this video. If you find this video helpful to you, please hit the like button, share this video to others, and see you on the next video. God bless you all.